All right, everybody, we are live. You can hear me or see me. Can you please say aye? You're live. Thank you. I can see 2 people live already. Thank you for joining the session. I'm excited this morning to have everyone here. So my name is Shakira Oshinlaja Oluokun, and I'm the founder of TP Parenting Academy. I welcome you all to this conference. I welcome our esteemed parents and to this significant event of this year. It's the 3rd year of our annual TP Parenting Conference with the theme, Parents as the Building Blocks for a Healthy Family. On behalf of the Academy, I welcome our honorable invited speakers, our panelists, co-panelists, our dear esteemed parents, guardians, and educators for whom we are especially gathered here today. It is true that family is an important institution that constitutes our society. Family is the most important nation on earth. Family is like the production unit of the society. And if we truly want that society that is healthy and sane, then we must go back to our family. We must look back into what is that factor responsible for producing humans that make up the society. A person may not be a member of a school, whether formal or not, if they are uneducated. An individual may choose not to be a member of a club, of a party, or an association, but no one has a choice regarding being a member of a family. Have you ever seen anybody that you ask, where are you from? And they tell you they don't mention a family name. That's how important a family is. No one has a choice regarding being a member of a family. By default of being in existence, we automatically come from a family. So this is evidence that family is an entity that is inevitably and naturally a part of who we are. It means that who we are and how we show up in spaces is as a result of the family we are coming from. So in fact, it is just who we are when we consider how we relate with other people. When you see people condemn people, or when you see a behavior that you don't like in a particular person, in the olden days, people will usually say, for those of us that understand Yoruba, that is where is this child from? For those of us that understand Yoruba, meaning that whose child, whose daughter or whose son are you? A school can be changed if it is not serving the purpose or the value that you expect from it. One can decide to change the party to the other if the vision of that party is not very favorable to your own ambition. You can decide to change party. We know that in our country, people migrating from one party to the other. It's just natural. Once a party is not serving you, a community is not serving you, does not align with your goal, you can easily change them. You can easily migrate to the other community that is going to serve your own goal and your development. Circle of friends can be changed if it's no longer promoting healthy competition and growth mindsets. You agree with me that perhaps the number of friends that you have when you were 10 years back is not the number of friends that you have now. Because as we grow older in life, as we age in life, we begin to start seeing things differently. We begin to start aligning with the core of our own value. We begin to start asking questions. Why am I doing this? What's the essence? So when friendship is no longer serving us, we can change that friendship. And people even change their faiths. People change their faiths, their religions, based on convictions and needs and beliefs. So you cannot really change people based on faiths, their faith. They decide to change on their own, based on their convictions, their needs, and their beliefs. However, no matter how good or bad a family is, no matter how healthy or dysfunctional or otherwise a family is, No one has a choice. No one has a choice. We will continue to be a member of that family for as long as the family exists. I don't know if I'm audible, if you can hear me enough. Thank you for joining me. If you can hear me, I hope that you can hear me audibly. So nobody has a choice regarding which kind of family they come from. You can't just leave your family on the premise of they don't support me, they don't believe in me. Like the ideology that we see rampant on social media these days, that people will just come out, embarrass each other's their family members, talk down on them. When you do that to your family members, you are invariably also rubbing that off on yourself. But this is not the avenue to talk about that. What I'm trying to say in essence is that we can change circle of friends, we can change schools, we can change association, we can change communities, we can change location. People are jackmine from Nigeria now. It does not serve you. Thank you very much for that, Murtala Aminat. Thank you for that. But nobody can change from a family to the other. You can't say, by default of my family not being in favor, they are not favorable to me again, then I have to change them. It doesn't happen that way. No matter how good or bad, healthy or dysfunction a family is, we continue to be a member of that family for as long as that family exists. And this is why it is important, extremely important, that we do not take for granted how healthy and sane our family should be. Regardless of the state of your family right now, don't take it for granted. That you know now is a gift that you should be appreciative of, and now you start forging ways that you can improve. When we go back to the root of our families, we know we have generations. You are just a generation. You are just fortunate to be part of that particular lineage. So you ask yourself questions. How can I start to make my own, for my own generation, my own time, more healthy in terms of all the things that matter to healthy growth of human being? So one of the concerns of us as CP Parenting Academy is for us to help parents build connected, thriving, and blissful families. We don't just want us to just continue to live in those toxic of our families. We all have a trait of toxic attitude or traits in our family, patterns in our family. If we can come together and be honest with ourselves, we can start forging new paths that will promote the healthy development of a family. Part of our own concerns at TP Parenting Academy is for us to help every family create that thriving, connected, and blissful family. So every family is like a building. And you know that if you're about to build a house, the first thing you consider is the kind of house that you want to build. Is it a story building? Is it a bungalow? Is it whatever? Is it a space may slap you? And depending on the kind of house you have, the vision you have for that house, it drives the kind of structure you put in place. It drives the kinds of tools that you use. It drives the kind of materials that you buy. Is it going to be just anyhow sand or anyhow cement or those things are critical to the choices that you make regarding the materials that you buy to build your house. So also is a family. The kind of vision that you have for your family is incumbent on you as the one, usually the husband and the wife, coming together to form a family. You're coming from a different family. Your spouse is also coming from a different family. And you all have your different orientations, your different goods and bads. And then you are coming together to build your home. So you must be able to review and talk and start with a vision of what do we really want together? What family are we trying to build? So the building that you want, that you have in mind, is the driver for the vision of that building, is the driver for every decision that you start taking from that moment. And that is why it is important that you start paying attention and start raising families with vision. Start raising families with vision. So TP Parenting Academy, we are committed to helping parents achieve these goals by bringing in sessions, courses, activities, challenges, and trainings that would help you as parents learn and develop healthy habits, skills, and knowledge that will sufficiently help you parent with purpose. Because at the end of the day, your child is a gift from God, and you're going to be accountable and responsible for that child. If not to men, but to God who has gifted you, because there are countless of people asking him for that same favor that he has given you for free. So teachers are more like supporting partners in this journey. They are like parenting partners. Parents try their best in the house, and teachers do their own parts, like supporters and aiders in schools. And that is why we are excited to bring to you during this session teachers and school owners, educators who are trained to come and also add their own voices to the discussion, because we know that the elderliness of a family affects how kids show up in school. It affects how they end up portraying some behaviors in schools. So we hope that we are on the revolution to help parents of families create that intention to build, to parent purposefully, not just accidentally. You parent with purpose because you know why. Even as a parent, do you know why you are here? Are you conscious of that action in every choices that you make? There's some things that you will not find yourself doing outside, no matter how much bad the economy is, no matter how crazy. That's by value. That's because you know who you are, and you can never stoop so low to go to that standard. So also is your family. So lastly, I also like to appreciate, especially thank my team, my ever supportive team and diligent team for making this particular conference a success. Because believe me, it has been a tough planning, the time we invested in the whole process, the dedication to the cause is very contagious. And I really, really appreciate you. Like every other year, it has been challenging. And one of the activities that I've been doing behind closed door is getting speakers, contacting people, getting this and that done. But with your support, your activities and events, everything is coming up to be a good one. Thank you for supporting this course. Thank you for your cooperation. Thank you for making this year's conference a great one. That being said, I welcome you once again, our dear attendees, to prepare yourself. I urge you to please prepare yourself, get your writing materials for this productive, inventive, educative, and wonderful conference. This day is going to be amazing. So please get your phone charged, get everything ready. I know there is no light in many parts of Nigeria now. Get ready for this amazing session. If you have young ones that undergraduate in the school, encourage them to please join. Let them start on a platform of right, of being right, of starting right. So I welcome you once again to this session, and we're going to be starting the next one by 11 a.m. on dot. Please stay tuned and join us. With utmost and immense admiration and gratitude to God, I welcome you all once again to this eventful occasion. Thank you for joining me for this welcome speech. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for showing interest and registering for the session. Do well to help us share this video live, stream it live, share with your friends, tag people, so we can reach more families, and together we can make the world a better place for everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. See you again at 11 o'clock. Bye. Thank you very much. I can see your comments. Thank you.